There are new faces and new places this preseason on NBA TV. We're going to map it out for you. The preseason begins with Jimmy Butler and Lonzo Ball, Timberwolves and Lakers on Saturday. On Monday, it's the Celtics' debut of Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward as they take on Dwight Howard and the Hornets at 7:30. That game will be followed by Paul Millsap and the Nuggets with a little more Lonzo and the Lakers at 10:30. Then on Tuesday, the Rockets and Thunder at 8 Eastern on NBA TV. You know, just the debuts of perennial All-Stars Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony, and Paul George with their new teams. Then on Wednesday, Dwyane Wade and Derrick Rose make their Cleveland debuts at 7 Eastern. And on Friday, Dwyane Wade spoke for the first time as a Cavalier.
Things like this, you just don't plan it, it just happens. A lot of people thought we planned it the first time. It just didn't happen that way. With having a friend like LeBron and if we was just friends, it probably wouldn't happen, but we're two pretty good basketball players, so that helps. And our games kind of help each other. But this right here is just something that, came about because of the situation in Chicago went a little different direction, in a different way than I wanted to be a part of in the rebuilding phase. And once I got the opportunity to get the buyout, LeBron was recruiting me the whole time. Once I got the opportunity to get the buyout, I looked around. I was flattered by the teams that reached out. But at the end of the day, this is where I wanted to be. This is where I felt I should be from a basketball perspective, to come in and be a part of this. This team right here, from top to bottom, is one of the most talented teams I've been on. I'm just happy to come and be able to add whatever I can to this group. For me, I've been lucky enough in this league to be in a lot of big games, a lot of big moments. I've been in 5 finals. My whole life I've been in some big moments, so that's what makes me alive. Just when you come into a basketball season and you just plan to play, I don't like that feeling. When you don't feel like you compete for a championship and your hope is hopefully to go to playoffs. I like to know that it's going to be a long season, and those are things that make me feel alive. Just being on that big stage, being in those moments. I was telling somebody, I miss those moments where I remember a couple years ago when me and LeBron was together. I had a game in Indiana where I scored 5 points. Everybody said I was done. It was this and that. And then I came back the next couple games, scored 30, 28, 41. I miss that. I miss being in my room, not talking to nobody, feeling like the world's on my shoulder, and then coming out and showing what I'm made of. And I haven't had that in a couple years. So. Getting an opportunity to be back on this team, understanding, knock on wood, everyone stays healthy, what we can accomplish, those moments are going to come, and I look forward to it.
See, he averaged more than 18 points a game for his hometown Chicago Bulls. How effective, though, can he be now in a 15th season in the NBA?
Well, you mentioned it, 18 points per game. And if you just take away his age, that's 18 points per game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. You have a guy that was a former MVP. He's won 3 championships, 2 of which came with his new old teammate, LeBron James, who's also his best friend. You have a guy that automatically is buying into the system. D-Wade, he's going to be as effective as he can be at 35. So people get caught up on his age, but he averaged 18 points last year. That's good work.
LeBron made it clear that he wanted Dwyane in Cleveland, that he would bring a championship DNA to the Cavaliers. What, though, does this mean to a team now that is trying to get back to the finals for a 4th time in a row?
Well, a lot of times people tend to think that, Cleveland was losing after the Kyrie trade. You picked up D-Rose, you got Jay Crowder, you've got Dwyane Wade, you've got so many players that are going to add depth. That's the one thing that the Cavs were missing against the Warriors. So if they're trying to make strides towards a championship, depth is what you needed, and you got a former MVP.
Well, you mentioned that depth. What do you see as Dwyane's role here? Is he a starter? Is he backing up J.R. Smith?
Bringing wins, just whatever it takes. Honestly, I think he's healthier than he's ever been. As long as he plays, he contributes. Towards the end, you've got one of the most clutch players in the history of the game on your bench. I'd like to have that in my back pocket.